Serious topic. What are the toxic effects of adding too much iron to our bodies? And did you know that iron is hidden in foods that we eat? Yeah, I'm not talking about from meats and vegetables either. So stay tuned to find out. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Belinda. And helping women recover from sleeping issues, energy issues, autoimmune problems, thyroid issues, mental health even, and anxiety is something that I deal with every day, okay? And what we're trying to do is empower people to take control of their own health. And this is what I teach in my coaching, and this is what we talk about in our mentorship groups, and we help people find the right path to get their health back so that they can actually get through the day. Now, iron toxification is something that happens more regularly than we are told about, okay? Quite often we hear all about anemia, but we never hear about what happens when we try to fix anemia with supplementation. Okay, so here's some things that you may not know about iron. Iron is attracted to damaged tissue. Okay, so damaged brain cells, damaged nervous system, damaged eyes, damaged liver, whatever damaged cells we have in the body, iron is actually attracted to them. And then guess what happens? It causes oxidation in that area. So if you've had gut issues and that is basically rust in your gut. If you have joint issues, that is basically rust in your joints. So any damaged tissue, that's where the iron is attracted to. Okay, you have brain fog. Well, that's rust in the brain. Like that's what happens when we've got damaged cells from things we've been exposed to in the environment, sugars, chemicals, or whatever has caused this damage. Iron is like a magnet and it's attracted to those areas. Okay, and in those areas that we start having problems in, that's when rust forms. Okay, the next thing to know about iron is it accumulates. It's not like vitamins and minerals, other vitamins and minerals that just go through our system. It actually accumulates in our system. It's not something we dispose of easily. Okay, and at birth we were actually given 95% of the iron that we need for life, and our body actually has a recycling system to recycle that iron over and over again. Okay, so when we're adding extra iron, whether it be from grains or supplementation or even having too much meat, you can actually accumulate iron in the system. Because I'm not sure that many people know this, because I didn't know this, and I didn't know that supplementing iron wasn't something I should really be doing. Okay, I've had 4 pregnancies, and each time I was told, you're low in iron, you need more iron, you know. So when we're just trying to do the right thing, right? We're trying to find health, we're trying to get energy, and it makes us feel good for a short period of time, and it does, it really does. Okay, but did you know that a lot of our foods are fortified? So what does that mean? That means they've added synthetic vitamins, minerals, and even iron filings to our food. They do it in the United States, they do it in Canada, they do it in the UK, they do it in Australia, okay, they do it here. So they don't always do it in Europe. I haven't really seen much on that in Europe, but when we pick up our box of cornflakes, it'll say, happily with a happy smile, added minerals, added iron. And what they're actually doing is adding iron filings. Okay, if you want to reach out and if you're curious to find out more about this, I've got a good YouTube clip you should watch on this. Nothing to do with me, it's a scientist who does experiments with this. But I just went, it's really mind-blowing to know that they actually add not organic iron, they add inorganic iron to our foods, literally iron filings. You stick iron filings in the oxygen and the rain, what's going to happen? It's going to rust. Well, they're adding those iron filings to our food, and that is not cool. Okay, so the other thing to take notice of is that our recommended daily intake for iron is like 8 milligrams. So when we are taking iron supplements or getting infusions or even getting extra iron from foods that we're eating, such as our cornflakes and our rice bubbles, we might actually be getting more than that recommended daily intake, and it shoots through the roof. And what does it do? It causes oxidation, okay? It's attracted to damaged cells in the body and causes rust in those areas, okay? So what happens with microbes, you're probably wondering, pathogens and infection and things? Well, did you know that iron actually feeds bacteria and pathogens, okay? And that can be good bacteria as well as bad bacteria, okay? So when we're feeding these pathogens, you're basically like an iron buffet. If we have too much iron in our system, we get infections more often, we get bacteria, we get fungus more often, we get sick more often, okay? It can cause autoimmune problems and all these sort of things, all caused by having too much iron in our system. Hi, Victoria. As you come on, just let us know where you're coming in from. Victoria from Texas, yay. And so that's why probiotics, having good bacteria in our system to help regulate that iron, is also probably a good thing. So if you think that maybe you have been exposed to too much iron, there are actually a couple of tests that you can do, and they're different ones to what the doctor would recommend. So reach out and let me know if you want to find out whether you have been exposed to too much iron, and maybe that's causing your brain fog, or maybe that's causing joint issues, or maybe that's causing what else? Skin problems as well. You know, there's so many things that this can actually cause. So finding out whether we have too much iron in our system can actually be a way so that we can start heading in the right direction and resolving that issue, okay? So the blood test that they do at the doctor's surgery is generally just testing the iron in our blood. But if we're given 95% of the iron that we need for life at birth, and it's not showing up in our blood, where is it hiding? Any idea? Yeah, it's hiding in our liver. It's hiding in our bone marrow. It's hiding in our heart. It's hiding in our muscles, okay? So there's other tests that we can do to see if iron is in your system, or too much iron. So fixing anemia, we actually need to fix the root cause to the problem and not add extra iron. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, and if you have someone who you feel has an iron overload in their system, or they're taking iron supplements, then please consider sharing this video with them so that they can get on the right track and not fall into the same traps that I did when I went through this, okay? Anyway, you have a good day. If you're watching live, then let us know live, and if you're catching this on the replay, then you know what to do. Say replay. And I'm going to head over to the group now. So if you want to follow me, then feel free. And that is Naturally Happy and Healthy with Belinda. Anyway, I'll see you there. Bye.